To the game.
So I've seen a few comments on this, and I don't understand why people assume that just because I play football that a manager is going to look at me and say
One
I
of the
have a
most
job.
storied and beautiful venues in college football,
There are people in
Michie
the comments
Stadium.
who
It's the
can relate to
Jacksonville
me
State
because I play
Gamecocks
football,
and
how
the Army
it's
Black
linked to me,
Knights.
how
Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Black Knights head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Black Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
To the ground, he's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit up.
He's going for the big play. Upstairs, he's got it. Gashes him in the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass.
Number 47, Celtic Hill.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Under fire. And they got it.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
You make up a game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great. And the
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Let's fly. Fires in the trap back. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And what a big play here in the return. Takes it back inside the 25. Jacksonville State has it back in the game. Gamecocks will go to work. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Got enough for the first. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot, looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smallwood.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The option roll. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This offense is just like looking, like it's just giving time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death right now. They continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a defender, you always want the interception. You want the big play. But I love it when guys go and you can tell they're trying to bat the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it. They know they can't make the play. But they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the option. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's a play you may look back on when this thing's all said and done as a key play in the game. 4th down, one the offense absolutely has got to be able to come up with. And I love the play call because you're going option, you're putting it on your quarterback to make the right decision. The pitch guy was where the ball had to go. He's able to use his speed just enough to pick up the first.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Motion from the back. Using his feet. Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. Know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense, lock and load, understand what they're trying to accomplish.
And down he goes back into 3. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. He wants to take the top off. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put it in on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to run it. First down and more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecock.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Be able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend it by time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And his play is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Black Knights offense will go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself in a tough position here on 3rd.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Goes to the option. And the defense is swarming to keep it from getting to the first down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stop cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play's going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires in the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job picking on the football at the perfect time.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. The coverage on that one is trying to stop short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Now on the option. All right, the option. He keeps it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out, but no one's accounting for the pitch, man. You'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
That pass is incomplete.
I think the reason this offense is struggling right now, they're trying to score, is they have not been able to put up this guy, and effectively has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the hospital has got to be better to help this guy out.
On the option. Keeps it himself. There's some room. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks. And as the defense is head spinning with option.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed. They have different guys who would love to get the football to in space, and they find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option. You're trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the old coordinator.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback, and they have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better on him.
Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here.
I love the awareness by the defense. They're 3rd and long. Everybody in the building thinking it's going to get past. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rallied to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
They'll recline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The give to the back. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards to carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Handle the
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to break. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside zone 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They come into the third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And then I'm going piece by piece. This is coach speaking very simple. I score. I can stop. I score. I can get back in this game. It's got to be one drive at a time.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big kick up, and they have a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands with the understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't get an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the line. These guys are now extension of the receiver. They can make big plays, get on the ball, run after the catch.
Could be an alley. Touchdown, Army! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Look at the punch that lane on the ground. Honestly, I'm sure the defense really expected them to come up running the football, considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together. The defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, the bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
From inside his own 15, looking for a threat. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down to the 24. Ready to start this drive. They come out for the first time in the second half and lead a little slower than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. The give out of the gun. Works for the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to it. Maybe some room here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense. Obviously, they're trailing. And offenses can sometimes get concerned. That's the runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time and try to get their offense to football?
They not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
Well, the defense trailing going in at halftime. I think they need some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. It's a really nice start to the second half here on defense.
Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and nasty.
Well, the physicality in the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did a good job.
A look out on the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Nike Stadium on his 3rd down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play. There are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He was body on line to go pick up that first.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this league was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Swings it out to his right back. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? They're putting the drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And now it's two line, out of bounds, and incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And he sailed the open route, but I'm going to survey the middle field a little bit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
So the offense more than happy with the result of the play. Will decline penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestle down to the 8-yard line. They try to get the red zone.
Hey, this is exactly how you want to roll it off. Right now, this football game.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll be able to get up one more play before quarter's end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, moving away from pressure. And they can't make the connection, and 3/4 are in the books as we head to the ball. Double period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Run the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Face the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up for it.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Run it on the ground. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one, running the ball, being the more physical team. They look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, he missed it. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Number 37, set to kick this one.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cadets have a better run. He goes back on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw. Finds a man on the right. And he's down at the 41. That's the 1st down. And the Black Knights come to the line in a hurry up.
Here's the deal. Again, 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but
He's going to take a shot. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. You watch the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football.
job settling in. This came out 4, 6, 7 yards. Just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then they're on.
Good inside pick up there now. He's going to snap it first down at 31.
I think it's really important for this offense to get this guy going early in the game. They're doing a job of that right now. Remember, coming back, if the game goes on, that's a really good opportunity to success number.
They want to catch up big tight end. Those good old huge mix between doing so. That's just sitting on the air, just sticks to it, makes a nice tackle ground.
He didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no play.
Obviously, defense, they pull the run, listen, 10 formations, it might be run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with big defense tackle inside. So nobody's near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they trend deep in the zone.
When you get positive about it, that's not quarterback job. Buying time, trying to put football down, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get it again.
If they get close to that first down, maybe just a couple inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory. They want to keep it on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving on the offensive line, it's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the middle.
Because they never felt like you wanted to keep your home something about that first round. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and put the real on the board.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Run inside, it's intercepted. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this shot on the ground. Got to get more guys to the line. Let's go back to the ground. That's way too easy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Irons on the move. Hey, what a play! He's knocked out. Way to the interception.
NFL gets you want to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Then just this way on the sidelines. You have to do something. Just now. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on now. So he puts the down on the speed on the knee. Give it back. Nowhere to go, and he'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Talking about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes to the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Didn't get much run on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On fire. Hands it in. Good execution. They move this kicks, and he got out quickly.
I love the QB. He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
All the way down to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Give him a pick up to Wilson and 8.
That's a good job by the defense. Wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away the run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. On the roll. A good for Jeff hands by the defender to knock down the end zone. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and we wrap up 1 quarter. They are lined up and ready to go, and getting started here in the 2nd. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And that is no good. It's back on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this. It will be a little bit closer this time. And the game clock will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he picks out the 1st down, and he comes. He launches his run line.
And that's the money down. And 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling the pass play, you're trying to get through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Going to work on 2nd down. The middle goes ground cover, pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Keep it on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And this running back is so dangerous to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
They're lining up to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 2nd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They cover Tiger to get it from drive into the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Campbell. Oh, spin move. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They got it at the 27.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's literally basically on the field. It's not completely wide open. It's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There's nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other. If they're passing off in coverage, you can't let that guy be that wide open.
And winning 1st down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down, but they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a job by this defense.
That's when the offensive run to have. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they run that play in their sleep. Not able to get there.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air, it's out. Roll right. And it goes through his hands. Early had an explosive play right there, but the kick couldn't reel it in.
You know, like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, taking that to look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And it's the Rook Runners who will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Elder turn. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late after. On the gun, they'll try to close it well. They make this out after the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. It's down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter field. Not as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I push that because the quarterback finds that spot? It's a nice game defense.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys athletically, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have raved with that. I mean, that was unbelievable job of the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting touched. Never takes his defense, but he's a ball game.
Good, pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The play action fake.
Oh, most completion. Just got a fish play for the wide receiver. Got that one incomplete. It's a bad drop.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Rushes on him. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and gets out.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get 1st down. It's tough to swallow, but keep you got to walk over to him and say, listen, we're going to need you later on. I believe it.
Finds his man. It's Henderson. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first time out. They'll have to do it with 4.5. The runners come to line on the heels of that big fast play. Back to throw. It's McCown. Pressure coming. Being chased. Trying to escape and get it himself. But he's also daylight. This defense was making him become one of them. To the air on 2nd down. Complete. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Makes a stop at the 23-yard line, but they pick up a 15. A 1st down. It is up into smelling the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He got it. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way he wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and the field goal keeper coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands kicking the squibber inside the 3rd. And it's something that is the end of the 1st half. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter. We'll see what time he does in that.
And getting the ball first here, I think it's such a big deal. Back at the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half. Get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game. And these touch passes, it's so hard because those off, I think it's passing. I run out the guy right to throw it, just straight out, making defense only things. You can tell they got on the edge quickly, got a big 1st down.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Roadrunners come to the line. In this situation, you might see a shot win. Running inside, it's Henderson. He just carries it face on into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Everything about that strength of this defense, but going into the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch. They advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on. And that's so tough as a defense. They gotta find this somehow. Stop the running back speed right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down. It's a good job to get 3rd down by the offense. It's a major statistic in football in terms of winning. Losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inch, you just have to go execute and do it. Defense has demands for this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position, but you know, they're going to have this guy get out of space and pass. We're going to make sure you get a lot of hassle football.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Wilson's got all down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing away. He's not sliding early. There's no defense. He's able to attack that space with his speed. Get positive play.
And it's the Roadrunners. They play the 2nd down a lot of ways because of the yards going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Got some room. And the line. He wants to set the score. Touchdown, the Roadrunners.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him. Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action. Sometimes linebackers it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from the own 25-yard line. Out of the inside give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum of a series in the game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stuff when you bounce the ball off of the defensive line because you know once you get those plays, they're not trying to do well. And a play like that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball gets in stride.
They'll snap this one for 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And it's really hard to control a running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Tackled almost immediately there, well short of 1st down. 3rd it short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion for the wide receiver. From the pass. Fires to the wideout. And that takes a bit of defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. Fourth down. And
both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling. Limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make a play, the defense has been consistently in spot.
And there he goes. That's out. TSA. And with that, they got the lead here in the second half. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by special teams. Making a good time play. Listen, the offense wants to get the ball, we but they got this taken care of. Take the plum turn. If you got this, take out to the house. Really good execution.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. And you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his spot. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark it 19. See what they can put together here. And now I'm being stymied for this entire second half. They must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Get to go on screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. They just never develop.
I don't want to put up that screen pass at this point again because the defense playing big zones, prevent trying to get the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. That is the last thing needed. Got to run. UTSA taking over the offense, heads out to the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now couple first downs, maybe even punch in a score. Talk about a time run. That's the first down. Keep moving as they try to finish the deal.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football, run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get it Corral, but he carries it all the way down the center line.
And I think that's what you'll see this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to do it.
No room to run. He's not right on the scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
And the offense is doing probably exactly what you want them to do. Run clock. We got the lead. We're in a good situation to get points. Now, get the clock coming.
Defense rolls up deep in his own end on that last play. Now he's second and homecoming. They'll move to tight end. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just got those big, powerful eyes churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't surprise Roberts. He's on again here at the perimeter.
They want to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They're going to run it. And he's in. Touchdown. New San Antonio.
Late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to solve this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. A very efficient high-play scoring drive, and they cap it off with a 1-yard punch. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll put this right to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense is set up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a way to put his team in business at the 33.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed the most, they got it. It's like a ton of defenses. They always miss something. They do the physical side. They make plays on the guy. That's just kids steals.
They got 5 yards on the play, second 5.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late game. Wow, it's first game in. First time lead clock. It's really nice run. That guy knew. I got to get down. I got to push that out of bounds. Got to get top of that out of bounds. Really nice job.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Run inside. Henderson. I have a chance. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but there he goes here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Road Runners. And they take it in for 6 more points.
So to right foot, we can run football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get the end of a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're on a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to that way, the 25-yard line on turn. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his hand to the left. And he was on the way, so he gets to the 45.
Let's go. It's a life. We make big plays, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trying to beat this ball.
He fires one deep down the right side. Pony just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. We'll make the catch last time. Let's get it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Road Runners. A pick 6. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how exactly what we're supposed to do. Place on the football. Makes the interception. Everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go listen blocks. So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll return inside his body. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to roll on first down.
And this will be a big hit there, forces second down.
Well, just when you're still trying to throw stuff against the ball, instead, you're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football, you're not just going to take a knee and go to the locker room with tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough to go.
7-yard pickup on that one, third down and recoming. Now this football game is over. We got to find something, some kind of rhythm in this offense. Something we hit our hat on, we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm from football. Time for hasn't been making some drops. It's 9 sync, and that way they find themselves trailing by a lot right here in the game.
Ball to them, looking for space. They bring him down strong after side of the coverage team, and that's how they'll carry it on this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose like double fingers.
Not a lot of drama. There's lots of offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse, the coaches are going to be great. The bus ride, the play ride, the long practice this week, it's going to be a blast. That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, I'm Steve. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. And he'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Offensive bunch formation. They'll start on the ground formation. Works ahead for a fumble, they'll stop him at the 27. And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive line, to try to win the get one game goal, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. An unforced error there, they don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Nice man, and the defense set to stop that for a short game.
This quarterback right now is in groove. He's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great run there.
Unloads to the wide out. Working on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And this offense talk about coming in again, creating those explosive plays, being ground for down, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on a first down, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. He'll be pulled down inside the 8-yard line as they play a little catch and run. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Here's Nate Frazier, looking for the end zone, and he rolls it out. Touchdown, Georgia. Nichols always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard run, and it was capped off with the 8-yard line. Looking for Alley from inside his own 10. Here's Brown, we didn't run. Pushes ahead for 2, they'll mark it at the 17. Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. No, when you run into him, usually needs Brown. Out of man, it's Brown. They make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
The first one, the running back out in the perimeter of the field, they didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sideline to make sure he was in bounds when he caught it and just pick up a few yards.
Mensah, quarterback moving on the line. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision. Defensive back play there.
3rd and short like that.